The Investec GIBS Savings Index is really an aspirational benchmark to measure us against the international saving stars and to understand whether South Africa is really passing the savings test.
The Investec GIBS Savings Index is built on three pillars. The first is a stock of savings pillar, which measures the accumulated savings available to the economy, and the score for that component is in the mid-70s. The second pillar is the flow of savings, and this measures the rate at which savings flows into the pool, the accumulated savings, and there the score is in the top part of the 50s. And the third pillar measures the environmental factors, things that influence savings behavior in the South African economy. There too, the score is in the mid-50s. When we put those three pillars together and arrive at a cumulative score for the Investec GIBS Savings Index, the number is 63.4. This is not a 63.4%. The pass mark here is 100. And what the 63.4 means then is that we are essentially 2/3 of the way to passing, where that passing grade captures the makeup and behavior and factors of countries that have achieved elevated and sustained economic growth. In other words, if you want to be a country that has the components that give you the ability to achieve high and sustained growth rate, you need to get to a score of 100. South Africa is at 63.4. The saving stars are aspirational in terms of what South Africa should aspire to achieve if we want to achieve 5.4% economic growth per annum between now and 2030, which is the policy ambition of the South African government. How do we determine those 13 saving stars is we borrow here from a very rich body of research which looks back over the last 50 odd years and finds these 13 countries that have been able to achieve high rates of economic growth over long periods of time, 25 years of sustained economic growth. And those so-called saving stars have a number of common factors. The first and most important of those common factors is they have a high rate of saving that translates into a high level of domestic investment. In addition to a high level of savings, these so-called saving stars also are underpinned by stable macroeconomic policy, outward economic orientation, competent government, and resources that are allocated using market forces rather than central planning.